What's AMC's game plan now? I didn't know how to find the channel before. Am I going to be looking for it now?
It's a good question. You know, the executives, Stephanie, have been getting a lot of questions about this recently. This is the time of year when they all go out and they talk to the big brokerage firms about these kind of things. The general answer from AMC is twofold. Number one, that we've actually got some other shows that people watch in a big way. And number two, we've got a pipeline that looks pretty good. Let's talk about the shows that are already on AMC that they're going to be counting on maybe in a bigger way now. Mad Men, I think a lot of people have heard of the Mad Men series, which is actually starting to wind down. But they, instead of doing one final season, basically split it into two final seasons. So there's 2 more seasons of Mad Men. And The Walking Dead is a show that's about to start its 4th season. This one actually is the biggest ratings winner for the company. As for stuff that's on the horizon, there's a show about the 1980s computer industry and one about the Revolutionary War, but I think most people are talking about one which is a spin-off of Breaking Bad called Better Call Saul. But the reason we highlight all these shows is because if you look at the revenue story at AMC over the last few years, you've seen a business that has gone from generating in the neighborhood of $1 billion in annual revenue to roughly $1.5 billion in revenue. And the story there is they've gone after the must-see TV. They can generate higher advertising rates. They can generate higher retransmission fees. And that's kind of been the story of what AMC's been up to over the last few years.
All right, well, even though Breaking Bad is technically over, how are they going to still bring in money?
So I think one of the things that's interesting about this show is the early audience numbers weren't very strong for Breaking Bad. So they've developed an audience over the years, and there are probably some people who, even because of the end of the show last night, are going to give it a try right now. AMC has the rights to continue showing old episodes, but I think one thing they've learned is they've got a production partner with this show, which is Sony. And one thing they've done with other programs, like The Walking Dead, is they produced it themselves, because that kind of opens the door for generating even more revenue. Sometimes, you know, it's very common to have a producing partner with shows, but again, when it comes to the upside on revenue, you're limiting it a little bit.
All right, John, thank you so much. I suspect you stayed up late LA time to watch the finale, but we're not going to give out any details because not everybody got to see it. So thank you, John Ehrlichman, our senior West Coast correspondent.
Now, Stephanie, fans of Warren Buffett's Twitter feed last night learned something about the Oracle of Omaha. He too is a big Breaking Bad fan. We'll show you, in fact, a picture of Buffett posing as Heisenberg himself. I wonder if he did the little marker there. Nobody knows, not even Buffett says he knows what will happen tonight. This is, of course, before the final Breaking Bad episode.
Joe Levy, did you watch it?
I did, and I want to say that picture is almost more frightening than anything I saw on Breaking Bad.
Well, it is. The show did, I think, make a lot of people. People are upset that it's over, but it was a morose show all around.
It is an upsetting show. It's meant to be upsetting. The upset that it's over, for some of us, is a relief. I could not wait at certain points for episodes to be over. So I'll miss the show tremendously, but then they'll bring Walking Dead back, and I'll get to see zombies. Meth heads and zombies, quite a thing to build a network around.
Joe Levy.